And now comments from Žalgiris head coach Martin Schiller. Please, coach, your comment about the game.
Yeah, first of all, of course, we're extremely happy about winning the game and winning the championship. Really very happy. I know the club has won it pretty often, but I have not been part of it yet. So it really means the world to me. And I'm very, very happy. Very happy about the entire season. If somebody would have said 10 months ago that we'll win the championship and win the cup and go 50% in EuroLeague, then, we would have signed it off. And we've got the same 15 guys in the locker room who we had in the beginning. That's a good sign. That's a testament to the characters in there. And yeah, I'm really, really happy. To the game and the series, for us the biggest key was keeping their 3-point attempts low, keeping their 3-point percentage low, and rebounding the ball. When Yankee went out, the rebounding was difficult, but we still kept, I think, their percentages from 3 down, and that was very important. I really want to, really want to congratulate Coach in Ritas. To me, he did a fantastic job of turning around the season for them in a way of, how should I say, they subtracted some pieces of the team, and he put a new tactical orientation into it. And I really have a lot of respect for not the scores and the results, but that anyhow, but the way they put stuff together and change stuff. So my respect goes out to Ritas and Coach especially. Yeah, I'm really happy.
Okay, questions?
Coach, we all know the story. You came in here to replace a long-term coach, playing this difficult season without fans, all those COVID cases, and so on and so on. When you look back now and remember yourself back in August and now in the start of June, what do you think, if you changed and where you changed the most, and where do you see that growth in yourself and the team as well?
The first thing I would say is just technical experiences, with things. Because the game is played different. I think we talked about this here before. The game is played different in Germany than in Lithuania. Game is played different in North America in the G League than it is here. So there is stuff to learn and stuff to adjust. So there's been a lot of that, obviously. And the game has been played differently in EuroLeague than in Lithuania. So it's really a lot that I was, able to learn. As a person and as a professional, I want to believe I'm still the same, and my approach has stayed the same. But again, there's been a lot of stuff that I could adjust to, and I'm extremely happy for the opportunity that was given to me by Paulius. Very happy. I think it's a bold move to hire me. I think back then a lot of people didn't dare take the job, and that's the one thing, didn't dare take the job. And then the other thing is, though, you've got to offer the job to a profile like me. That's a very untraditional thing to do. So I want to thank Paulius here for that, because being put in a situation to have the chance to win a cup and a championship is a big thing.
Now questions from Žalgiris Insider.
Hello, Coach. One more time. Congrats with the victory. And our subscriber Matters asks, what would be 3 words to describe this your first season in Kaunas, if you may?
Fucking great season. That's 3 words, right? There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Words. And another question, not connected with basketball, but with the upcoming football championship. Which team are you gonna support? One of the subscribers asks, Austria, Germany, or England?
First of all, let's talk about the fact that the last 3 Champions League finals were won all by 3 German coaches. I just want to, we talk soccer, so here it is. And I'm very opportunistic in that. I'm very, very opportunistic. So whoever is good, that's who I'm rooting for. Actually, 3 pretty good teams. England right now, pretty interesting. Germany always up to winning it all. And Austria, it's they can surprise some people. So I've got very good chances.
That's it, Rytis? Okay.
As we hear, Coach Žalgiris will have a lot of roster changes this year. You would have more space to complete roster for your game plan. And what is your vision for next season?
First of all, I want to say that roster changes obviously will happen because players have developed and are moving, right? We know about Marius, we anticipate Rokas, we anticipate Nigel, we anticipate Tom moving to bigger spots, right? So that, first of all, is a great thing because that's who we are also, right? We're a little bit of a stepping stone club. We're also a club that defines itself by developing Lithuanians. So Mario's going to a big situation is a big success for us. Rokas potentially going to a big situation is a big success for us, as much as it hurts, but it's also who we are, and so I want to say it's a success, first of all. Tom, obviously, we would love to keep Tom. There is no question. The challenge is that there are really a very rare amount of point guards in Europe, and so everywhere where a point guard opening happens, his name pops up. So it's going to be a tough thing, but obviously we tried everything, are trying everything. Vision, the first thing is it's not me putting the team together, it's us putting the team together. Paulius, the coaches, Algi, our scout, so it's a combination of all. The first thing for us is we need great characters. That's the first thing. The quality of this team was unbelievable characters, and that's the baseline of everything. Everything else we'll have to see.
Mindaugai?
Coach, as you mentioned, some of the players played last time for Žalgiris. Have you told farewell to somebody already? And who will leave for sure?
No, I have not, because we had a job to do here, and it's a very challenging thing to stay in the moment of the job that is to be done, especially after being up 2-0, you've got to stay in the moment. It's challenging, and so of course I have not said farewell to anybody, but I mean the people who are, Marius is clear, and well deserved. The season that he put together was unbelievable, and I'm really happy for him, like really happy. I know it hurts, and it's in a way it hurts, I want to say us Lithuanians, because he's Lithuanian playing for us, etc. But I also think we have to understand it's a great achievement for us, getting a next Lithuanian player to one of the big 4 powerhouse clubs, for a lot of money too. It's a little bit life-changing, so it's great stuff. I'm very happy for him, and I'm very grateful that I was able to coach him here.
Kęstai?
Coach, can you comment about meeting with Mantas Kalnietis in Laisvės alėja, and do you see him in next season in Kauno Žalgiris?
First of all, how do you know I met him in Laisvės alėja? We went from Laisvės alėja to Old Town. We got Vero coffee, then we went to Cafeína, got the second coffee, and then we went back again. So it was 1.5 hours. You're right. It was also Laisvės alėja. No, it was great conversation, and obviously, like I said before, it starts with the Lithuanians for us. What does this mean? This means every Lithuanian who is without a contract and is a EuroLeague quality player has to be looked at. interviewed and talked to. Plus now, Mantas is something different. Mantas is a child of the club with high identification for the club. So, very obviously, we have conversations, and that's it for now. I can't fuel any, how do you say, speculations.
Okay, last two questions because coach has to go to celebration outside.
Yes, I have to.
So one here, Jon.
Coach, how strange to have a part on Monday.
Excuse me?
How strange to have a part on Monday.
A party on Monday?
Yeah.
I think we don't have a problem with it. I'll say this: after the cup victory, it was pretty wild, and I anticipated being a little wilder now. So we really don't care. We're just gonna go.
Have a nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you, guys.
Sybet lažybos. Lošimo automatai. Ruletė. Neatsakingas lošimas gali sukelti priklausomybę.